This is a competitive event, so we're going to want to wish everybody luck. It doesn't matter what team you're on.
Great design happens within constraints. And those constraints are good because it helps narrow your focus. There's something about the pressure and, in many cases, conflict that creates good things. So in our context, a sprint is a very focused, intense period where we have a team of people coming together from different disciplines and focusing on solving a specific design problem. In this case, we're doing a sprint at a pretty massive size.
Too often, there's a process where one group works on something and then they hand it to the next group, and then that group hands it to the next group, and something gets lost in translation. So this is a mechanism where we can all get together on the same page because we're all in the same room, and you get much more tangible results much more quickly.
Product managers, engineering, designers. It's really a chance for us all to work very closely together and to really see product development through the eyes of others that are on the team.
The ability to kind of leapfrog the traditional design process is incredible. Here is a chunk of time. Here's a bunch of experts, and we're going to make sure that you have everything you need to just focus and come together and be super successful.
I think a lot of people's idea of creativity is you have this freedom, leaning back in their chair and just imagining things, and it's really not like that at all.
Watching what was going on yesterday, there was a lot of arguing, there was a lot of dissatisfaction, and they had to figure their way through that. And some today where they're actually testing their prototypes and getting validated or changing tack a little bit. And that's kind of the magic of it, when you see these transitions that these teams go through.
I like it because then that way you have a kind of a go-to person in that new store.
A lot of what comes out of Sprint Week is this intangible camaraderie that helps us work better together. But the second part is the projects. A significant number of projects come to life as is or very close to what comes out of Sprint Week.
What we're trying to do here is create very high quality deliverables that turn into real products.
An actual artifact at the end that you can then take to engineering to build, or you can take to customers to get more feedback on. We hope that there will be a lot of the projects that people are working on that will get picked up in some form or another, but there's really no losers. When you participate in a sprint, you either win or you learn.
On your mark! Get set! 3, go!
There's ideas that get cross-pollinated. People are making connections. People are having the chance to work with others that they don't normally get to work with.
Maybe they only knew each other via email, but now they actually really know one another, and they have insight into the things that they each respectively work on.
Every piece together here is bigger than the actual sum of the parts. There's something bigger and more special happening here.